This looks like Han's blaster model, doesn't it? We get the first Galen Erso reference from Luthen while he relates the intel to Kleya. Luthen uses a Nautilon bleeder to kill himself, which is a relic from the Nautilons, aka Kit Fisto's species. In a flashback, Luthen is selling a Devonian victory necklace, which is from a planet first featured in the Clone Wars. Luthen and young Kleya pull off their first major act of insurrection on Naboo at some cafe that feels very close to Padme's lake house retreat. The hospital Luthen is taken to is called the Lina So Hospital, who was Chancellor during the High Republic. I think Dedra saying Death Star is the first time we've heard those words in Andor. Anyone? Hey, a Treadwell droid. We also got to see Blue Squadron X-Wings a few times on Yavin, which is good because we won't ever see them again after the Battle of Scarif. K2 reminisces about his Empire Day parade march in front of Palpatine. We get to see Raddus again, but he also drops a line about Merrick, who is Antok Merrick, the leader of Blue Squadron from Rogue One. Here is the Rebel Council in their Rogue One fits and appearances. You have Organa, Mothma, Jabal, Palmo, Raddus, and Draven, and they're all talking about Jedha and Saw, so a loaded references scene. Leo Partagaz was listening to Nemik's manifesto from Season 1, which apparently is now a galaxy-wide mantra that clearly scares the man. Cassian mentions Tivik, his Saw contact, who is the guy he shoots to kick off Rogue One on Kafrene. Bail gives us what I believe is the one and only May the Force be with you drops in all of Andor. Cassian in his Rogue One opening kit. Melshi is taking Pow from Rogue One and other rebels on a jungle run. Dedra appears to be in Narkina 5, the same prison Cassian was locked up in to make Death Star parts in Season 1, so it's beautifully ironic that someone who loved having control is now being ultimately controlled, and she has to spend her days making parts for the Death Star that ended up getting her thrown in prison in the first place. Bix looking to the horizon with her child is a parallel to Cassian and Jyn doing the same at the end of Rogue One. If you stuck around for the end credits, then you were treated to some John Williams love as his classic Star Wars theme kicked in to really hammer home the Andor series finale as being a direct prequel to both Rogue One and A New Hope.